It's time for some chainsaw dodging action. Here's the Resident Evil 4 demo. The demo came out on March 9th, just a few days before I record this, or more like a day and a half before I record this, and it covers the opening portion of the game, all the way up until we meet Dr. Salvador, the chainsaw-wielding maniac. But first, the backstory.
September 30th.
Ah yes, my birth year, but 8 months later.
It's a day I'll never forget. The cop inside me died that day. And that night, Raccoon City was wiped out, thanks to the bioweapons created by Umbrella. Somehow I made it out, but too many others weren't so lucky. I was asked later to join a top-secret government program. Not that I had a choice. The training, punishing missions, nearly killed me. But at least I kept my mind off everything. If I could just forget what happened that night. The pain. Even for a second. This time, it can be different. It has to.
Leon is the badass to end all badasses. Who is this Chris Redfield nonsense? No, I actually love Chris too, but Leon's better. I'm always going to be Team Kennedy if you can't tell. But anyway, here's a brief synopsis of the backstory again, and the demo does glaze over a cutscene in which one of the officers takes a leak and the other one just disappears. So, just throw us into the action. I couldn't have asked for a better way to start a demo than this. And this game looks freaking amazing. Holy crap! Admittedly, the game doesn't look that much more, I don't know how you phrase this, spiffier than Resident Evil 2 or 3's remake, but something with the lighting here really brings out the atmosphere. Now, there is something that you gotta take into account for in this game, as opposed to the original Resident Evil 4, and that is Leon's momentum. He feels slightly heavier than he used to. It's not by much, but if you played the original so many times, then you'll notice. Especially with the running, it feels like he should be hauling ass a bit more, but you get used to it. It's not super slow, but it is weighty. And one more thing that's new to the franchise, or at least Resident Evil 4 as a concept, are shortcuts. You could just use the D-pad to select any item you want. But there's still that aspect of managing your items so your suitcase doesn't get full. So I'm gonna have fun playing Gun Tetris.
Anyone home?
As for the voice acting in this game, Nick A reprises his role from RE4 Remake, and he does a good job for this version of Leon, but I still like the original version better. Paul Mercier's Leon in the original was a bit more quippy and sarcastic sounding. Nick's Leon in this game is, while still sarcastic, he sounds way more tired. As he should, because, well, look at the shit he has to go through. But the good thing is, Nick actually says the bingo line, and he freaking nailed it. Better than Paul did. Alright, so the map layout is a bit different. It's kind of like the Dead Space remake in that regard, where some areas are changed up for conveniency, or just to be different, and even this encounter is different.
Sorry to barge in like this. Busco a un policía. ¿Vino aquí?
Felt that kick all the way over here. Kicked him so hard it broke his damn neck. Okay, maybe this guy was so easy that he gets taken down during a cutscene. Good to know. But no, on a serious note, this game will go through the effort of putting you through the ringer and making every single enemy encounter as dangerous as possible, so you have to be prepared. And that starts as soon as the village. So, you need your wits about you or you die. Die horribly. And there's a lot of gruesome death animations in this game. Mainly by Dr. Salvador. And even the standard villagers where instead of chokeslamming you, they pry your eyes out with their thumbs. Yeah! I was actually considering making like a compilation of all the death animations in this game, but I'm not sure if YouTube will look at that too fondly, so I'm just gonna hold off on that.
Hey!
¡Contesta, necesito apoyo!
I read you.
¿Quién soy?
What's your situation? What the hell's going on?
One officer down, one more to go, I guess. Great. Anyway, remember that guy that Leon kicked in the neck and killed him? Yeah, he's back. With a broken freaking neck. Basically gonna manipulate the AI and try and run around him because he is durable as fuck. He takes too many bullets, and you can only really get grabbed and then use the counterattack to slice him up. And even that takes 2 hits with the knife. And the knife does have a health bar in the remake. So many slashes and so many parries will eventually break it. How you fix the blade is still undisclosed. Maybe the merchant will help you fix it, or maybe something else will. I still don't know. Oh, and I also gotta get this out of the way. Hunnigan. They made Hunnigan even more gorgeous in the remake.
Bruce, this is Condor 1.
Hunnigan here. What's your sit rep?
The president's daughter, Baby Eagle. It's likely she's in this village.
Our intel was correct then. Well done.
Need a location on a nearby lake. She may have been taken there.
Copy that. I'll see what I can find.
Hurry up.
Something's happened to the people here. My escorts are... Gotta go. Talk later. I'll let myself out.
You know, I'm really curious. They made Hunnigan look so good. How good does Ada Wong look in this game? I have to find out. I need to find out right now. I don't even care if she doesn't have her signature Chinese dress in this game. I just need to look at the face. Even though the Chinese dress does kind of help a little bit. Anyway, you can shoot the crows for some pesetas, but they're not really useful since the merchant's not introduced in the demo. So they're really just points in this point in time. There's also the signature typewriter, but again, this is a demo, I can't use it. Which, speaking of, we should be coming up after this little stretch right here. And it looks like they killed the dog. They killed the dog. Oh no. If even it's the same dog. And if it is, I'm going to be angry because I'm going to fight the giant on my own. Shit, man. I like that crouching's now a feature. You couldn't even do that in the original RE4, so that's a nice welcome change. Another nice new feature that I got used to is the cursor, the reticule on screen. And again, I got used to the laser sight from the original, so I was kind of fucked up for the first couple of playthroughs of this demo. But after that, I started getting headshots like a pro. And roundhouse kicking fools like I'm Chuck Norris. I'm glad that the roundhouse kick is back in the remake. And also parrying. Well, no, parrying is a new thing. You can block most incoming physical or thrown weapons, including Dr. Salvador's chainsaw. It's all a matter of whether or not your knife durability can withstand it, because again, it decreases overuse. There are also stealth kills and quick takedowns on the ground for when you knock a Ganados down to the floor. So if you thought that Leon was already a badass in RE4 the original, well, yeah, that ain't nothing. This Leon's badass. This guy thinks he's hidden. No. Leon can see things. Now I want to see how leg shots work. Can I actually kick a guy while he's... Oh, no, he's just gonna fall down to his face. Oh well. The best way to stun a Ganados is a face shot and then a kick, or you shoot him in the legs and then he'll kneel down, and that's when you go for a kick. It was very much like that in the original, and it's basically the same here. The only difference is I feel like you have to put 2 or 3 into their knees before they actually drop. So they're a bit spongier in this game as compared to the original. Oh, okay, random head. I was wondering where that came from, but I realized the door has pikes with heads attached to them. Wonderful, the Ganados are friendly already. And the door closed behind me? Oh wow, that's weird. This is not creepy at all. If I had a sniper rifle, I would have saved that guy. Anyway, here's the village section, and it's actually very challenging. It's the same as in the original. There's a lot of Ganados coming at you left, right, and center. It's an endurance round, and you can get trapped if you're not careful. But it feels like they multiplied the Ganados by like 50, and then added one more Salvador for good measure. Or he's just really freaking fast. And the layout of the village has been slightly altered. Now, every building is still here, but the items and stuff that you get from the buildings themselves, and even the buildings themselves in some cases, have been rearranged.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Well, it's time to get that shotgun or I'm screwed.
It's my lucky day.
Now, the shotgun in this game, I'm not sure how I feel about the shotgun in the remake. It's powerful, but it doesn't really blast enemies as far back as the original. Maybe it's more of a well-placed shot that takes them flying this time around, but I swear, I used this shotgun on Salvador 3 times, and the dude is still standing. He looked like he didn't even flinch. Alright, here we go. Say hello to my little friend. My little friend is useless. Oh my god, this guy is on steroids. Let me get out of here. I don't want to get sawed in half today. And no, it wasn't even just clunky hit detection or anything. Salvador is just really that tough. I even throw a grenade at him and he's still standing. I mean, granted he was tough in the original. Back off, lady. He was tough in the original, but I feel like you could take him down easier in the original. Here you actually have to run around for your life. And this is a good way to let the experienced players know that this is still Resident Evil 4, but it's not the Resident Evil 4 you remember. We are going to kill you. Some old tricks will work, but others probably won't, and you may have to readjust to the situation. This rooftop is my safe haven, at least until Salvador gets here. Hopefully he doesn't get here too quick. Jeez, I spoke too soon. He is already here. I told you, this guy is quick in this game. And I only have 2 shotgun rounds left. There's more shotgun ammo around this general area, but I'm not sure where it is. Nor do I want to go looking around and get trapped. Okay, I think this is the part where I throw the grenade at Salvador and he just gets back up like nothing ever happened. And I'm not quite sure, but if you kill Salvador in the demo, you can unlock a even harder mode, which I never even done because look at how tough Salvador is. Dude! Dude, even Leon's like, what the hell is happening? 1 shotgun blast, I can believe. 2 shotgun blasts? Okay, maybe you're pushing it a little bit. But 5? The dude took my entire shotgun rounds. That makes me wonder, how tough are the other bosses in this game? Alright, time for plan B. I'm just gonna go for that ladder and... Oh! Plan C, I'm gonna go for this ladder and get away from these guys. Good thing the Ganados just stop attacking when you climb ladders for some stupid reason, but I don't know. Maybe they work on RPG logic or something. Now, there is an invisible 5-minute time limit in this game. There will be a bell that tolls, and just like in the original, the Ganados will go to church. You're damn right it's one down. We got like 100 more to go. Alright, see how the flashbang works? That'll stun them a little bit. Yeah, that does a good job in this version. And, I thought I shot you. Oh, there we go. Okay, at least Nick A maintains some of the snarkiness. Alright, that seemed to have knocked down Salvador. Let me get out of here. Let me live, please! Oh god, they're down here too. Let me just dance into the fire real quick. A good way to take out some Ganados is by shooting the lantern that was in that barn that was housing a cattle, and the cattle will just run about on fire, taking a few more Ganados out. That poor cow. And crap, they're setting up bear traps too? Wait, did they even do that in the original? Oh, I think they did.
La campana. Hay que obedecerla.
Él nos invoca. Tenemos que servir. Al Lord Sadler Todopoderoso.
Where's everyone going? Bingo?
Bingo in church is lit though, Leon. You gotta play. Yeah, that was the demo for the Resident Evil 4 Remake, and I gotta say, I'm excited to play the actual game in a few weeks because, oh man, I just can't wait to relive my experiences with RE4 and Leon and Ashley and Ada Wong and Hunnigan, especially Hunnigan. I have a crush on Hunnigan, okay? Don't at me. If she was real, I would totally marry her. But anyway, that's basically all I can show you for the Resident Evil 4 Remake demo for right now. Oh wait, no. There's more. I got one more thing I need to show you. And that is Suplexes. Alright, so in the original game you can only suplex certain enemies, but in this game it looks like you can suplex just about anybody. I like that attention to detail with the staggering, but you have to shoot the enemy in the legs and then get behind them in order to suplex. And nobody's safe from the suplex. Everybody's getting suplexed tonight. Even farm women, you're getting suplexed. Leon spares no one. So yeah, I hope you're looking forward to this game as much as I am. I'm a huge Resident Evil 4 fan, so of course I'm looking forward to this game. And if you guys and gals enjoyed the videos, then stay tuned because there's going to be more like this in the future. I want everybody to have a good night and take care of yourselves.